we're only a couple of weeks out, and it looked like it was a bit of a match practice, match simulation out there. How are they shaping up?
Yeah, they're shaping up really well. Obviously, our whole summer's been based around a new game plan, a lot of education, so everything that we're trying to put in place, they're picking up really quickly and putting into practice really well.
I don't know if you want to sort of name individuals as such, but are there any standouts so far? It's been a long, hot summer.
I think they've all just their willingness to participate, but also learn. You know, I think the young crop of kids that have come through, they've actually shouldered a really heavy workload, and they've really been impressive on the track for young kids. You look at guys like Brian Lake and Adam Cooney, who haven't been on the track as much yet. They're just starting to find themselves in drills now, but the way they've attacked their rehab and their recovery over the last 3 or 4 months has been great.
Where's Brian at? What's he up to, and we're sort of penciling in, will he get many pre-season games? Or?
Yeah, well, look, that's the plan. You know, he's had no hiccups as yet. He's worked through his program extremely well, and he's at the stage now where he's really up the ante with his running. He's doing a lot more of it, and he's starting to find himself doing a lot more football-based drills over the last week or so as well. So we'll slowly keep putting him into more the more we go, and with the hope that we can get a few games into him before the season starts.
Will he be right round one to go for the NAB Cup, or?
Oh, look, we quite haven't got that far yet. You know, he's got a program that he has to get through, and you know, we'll be very diligent with him. You know, he's obviously very important to us and the way we play. So if it needs to be another week or two after that, we'll just assess that when we need to.
So just for Dogs fans, I guess, who's more ahead of schedule, Adam Cooney or Brian Lake? Who will we see out there first?
Well, I think they'll probably be at the same time. I think, you know, we could probably do a little bit more with them, but considering that we have time on our side, we don't need to push them. You know, they've been extremely great in the way they've gone about their programs, and, you know, we've seen Adam Cooney late last week get into the drills, and straight away he picked up everything and was playing really well. So we'll ease them back into it and hope that we have them both fully fit for the start of the season.
Just adapting to a new coach, how difficult is it? Does it take a few months, and where do you think they're at? Is there sort of hiccups along the way, or?
Oh, I think obviously when you bring a new program in and you play a different game of a different brand of football, it can be challenging at times. But I suppose the biggest positive from the group has been the way they've embraced it. They've really been encouraging with the way they've been able to learn and take on what we've been trying to achieve with them. So we've had a couple of little hiccups along the way, but overall I think they've really embraced it and really enjoying it.
Has it been more brutal than other pre-seasons for what this group is sort of familiar with? What's the feedback they're giving you, and as a result, do you get sort of, we saw Liberatore with a little, you know, hit to the leg or whatever, so as a result, is it more physical than what they've had?
I think that the physical element of it, Mac has certainly been pretty proactive and wanted a lot of it from the outset. In terms of what has happened previously, you know, unfortunately I wasn't here, so I couldn't really comment on that. But the work that they're actually doing, you know, it's been really good, and you know, they're certainly learning and becoming a lot bigger and stronger the more we get into it.
Any of those younger players, the draftees, they look like getting a game this year?
Oh, you'd like to think that at some stage, you know, a few of them will. You know, we'd certainly like to let them get a taste of it throughout the NAB Cup and the regional games. So, you know, it all depends on how they perform in those. But, you know, second-year players, we expect them to step up and contribute a lot more as well this year. So, you know, the young talent that we have, we expect them to play some good footy throughout the year.
And the loss of Barry Hall obviously is going to leave a big gap up forward. Any players who could possibly fill the role to kick some goals and grab some marks this year?
Yeah, well, you know, we're not going to put a lot of responsibility on one or two forwards. You know, we really want to make sure that as a group we contribute, and we all play our roles down there. You know, you look at guys like Roughhead and Jones who are only young, haven't played a lot of footy, but I think they're going to be very good footballers in time. And then you look at guys like Riff, Gia, Coons, who really lead well and set up the plays down there. So they'll all take on the responsibility and shed the load, hopefully.